Uh, Welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. Today is July the 12th, 2019. It's Friday, guys. Um, how are we doing? Mercury retrograde. I am having a field day with technology. Grateful. We're going to go ahead and get started. While I'm laughing at myself because, of course, this is a restart number 2. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine spirit, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, and goddesses. Thank you for being present with us here today, assisting us on our highest possible path. Your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I was laughing at myself. Of course, I'm over here saying the wrong date, and that's fine. The wrong date, and the computer's being hacky. What do you say to that? We got 3 cards that need to be seen today, guys. So what is it that you need to know, right? Yeah. So how are you surviving Mercury retrograde? Well, I'm surviving by continuing to laugh at myself because, yeah, all of that's funny. Yeah, all of that's funny. I'm just laughing at myself through it. Hilarious. Just saying. I am drinking lots of water. Your body is definitely in need of that, and I hope you guys are getting enough rest. I have been on ever since it started, and if I'm not mistaken, I could have swore I heard somebody say that it was like 6 planets in retrograde. Anyway, ever since Mercury started in retrograde on the 7th, I have been up like super wide awake until like 1:30, 2:30 in the morning, and I'm just like, I normally get up pretty early, but yeah, I don't normally, I hadn't been a night owl in many years, so I was really surprised. But I'm just like, okay, I gotta find stuff to do because I'm just wide awake, like a bump on a pickle. So, how has it been treating you? Yes, little dolphin, I knew you were gonna come up. I saw you. It's funny, sometimes I see while I'm shuffling the cards, I will catch a glimpse. I will catch a glimpse at it and just kind of know that that's the one that's going to show up because that one has a message for us. And sure enough, this beautiful card showed up. So we'll see what we got going on. So let's go. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Ooh. Okay. I don't know. Wow. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. That is like all the way saying you create your own reality. That is totally saying how you, what you have going on, what you focus on is bringing that to fruition. So if you are focused on junk and negativity and drama and things that are not positive, you are creating that. You are creating that junk and bringing more to it, because that is what you are focused on. That is like, whoa. And that's a heck of a way of saying that, right? So, the beautiful thing is you can change that at any given time. You can adjust your thought patterns and put your intention and love into the thoughts and the things that you would like to manifest, right? So if you want a better situation, you manifest a better situation. That's big stuff, you know? And it's really important, because there is no need for you to suffer. There is no need for you to punish yourself. We are so hard on ourselves about everything. Be gentle with yourself. You're deserving of peace and joy and having a journey that is not stressful. So, you know, make that adjustment. You have the power to be able to do that. This beautiful card, I have this thing with eyes. I have this thing with eyes. One of my paintings I painted was a beautiful eye. And I believe that when I was waking up, and that was like my message, because I would dream about it. I would dream about painting them or seeing them. I have the Ace of Cups, which shows the eye radiating God's light into the cup, and it's, you know, of course, full, and it's beautiful. It's and it's sitting in water. It's such a beautiful reflection, because of course the cups have to do with your emotions, and my zodiac sign is I love water, so you know it's very fitting, of course. And so I kept dreaming about it, and so I painted it. And then one day I was painting, and this another beautiful eye came out. And I that's when I was like waking up, and I would see that picture on that card like all the time, until I realized what it was. It took a minute, but this reminds me so much of that. You know, that divine gift, because aces are divine gifts from the universe, so from spirit, and I was given this gift, and that's why when I see the eyes, I'm like, yes, this gift, and I'm grateful, because this me waking up to my beautiful gift, I get to share with you guys, which is an amazing thing, and I am grateful for that. So thank you for each and every one of you that is here with me on this beautiful journey, and for choosing to join me, allow me on your journey. I am very much grateful for that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course, if you are interested in a personal reading, I'll be more than happy to assist you over at Conversationswithdragons.com. In the meantime, let's get back to this beautiful reading, this beautiful eye. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world that I see. the world that I see. your perception about how you see something is important, and it's important that you trust the process. And it's this card, just this card right here and this card right here talks about how you see it, because this is the trickster. It's the coyote, and the coyote is known as the trickster. But this card talks about you being lighthearted and fun, and things not being what they seem. So how you see things. So you see them. Sometimes we look at something and we think that this is bad, this is totally messed up, and I don't know what I'm going to do about this. But sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. And that's the important thing. You have to be discerning, right? You have to be discerning about everything. You have intuition for a reason, and pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. It's like so important, and it would make your life just that much easier if we just paid attention to those little subtle things. For instance, when I was shuffling these cards, this card, I saw it, I got a glimpse of it, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's pretty, and kept flipping, right? Kept shuffling. I'm saying flipping. Continued to shuffle, and but that was the one that I noticed. Out of all the cards that are in that deck, that's the one that I noticed. Excuse me. And it's the one that showed up. But because there was a message for us, right? But again, the trickster, right? The trickster, sometimes we think things are bad and they're really good, and vice versa, which is why you pay attention to your intuition. But this card talks about being lighthearted and fun, and the coyote represents that on this card, but also in some native cultures, tongue tie. I think it's pronounced Hioka. Is the person that is like the trickster, the playful person. So you have to be discerning for whatever your faith, right? But you also have to enjoy life. Remember to be not immature but childlike, with meaning to play and to have fun and to laugh. So I always talk about you surrounding yourself with your tribe, with people that naturally bring that out of you. Like you see them and you just start laughing. I am grateful to have found my tribe, because I do that all the time. We spiritually butt dial each other. That's hilarious. It's like, oh, I gotta call this person. Very random. Out of the clear blue sky, that person could be totally asleep, and but it was a message for you. Like they called you spiritually, but they're asleep. It's pretty funny, and I'm telling the story because it happens all the time. But I was working through an issue, and they actually shed a lot of light on what I was thinking or what I was dealing with. And so when you look at things in a different perspective, right, see it in a different light, see it at a different view, you realize that it's not necessarily as bad as you thought it was. And when you laugh and play, it raises your vibration, and it changes so much. And when your vibration is raised, like you're connecting higher to Great Spirit, to your angels, and that's always a beautiful thing. It shifts everything else that's going on. So be intuitive, pay attention to your intuition, be discerning, but also have fun. Remember to look at it with different eyes, right? In a different view. You have surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There's a divine order to all chaos, meaning there is purpose for it, right? Which you perceive that exists in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as is. Lovingly surrender your judgments, your expectations. Hi, my name is Shani, and I have been beaten up on myself. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. This, I know that sometimes it's difficult to let go of things. That's why we're so hard on ourselves, right? We expect to be in a different space than where we are, further along in life than we are, making more money than we are. All of those things are expectations, and not that they are not great expectations. However, you have to be gentle with yourself, because, a lot of times you have way more than you can even imagine. Like, some people say, I want to be rich. Well, I'm already rich in friendship. I'm rich in love. I have lots of things that are rich in my life. Be grateful through them. And remember that when you are grateful for the amazing things in your life, when you are present in your life, then the universe, conspires to give you even more, because you're grateful for those things. Some people like the simple life, right? Some people are like, I just want to rest and laugh and have fun. That's simple. So you want to get to a space where you are grateful for where you are. I am grateful to be able to be on this journey with you. I can't even express how much joy that it brings me to be able to do this, to be able to tune in to source and be able to share these messages with you. This journey is amazing, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you, each and every one that I touch. And every time I've reached somebody, it is a healing for me, and that's a beautiful thing. So let go of the judgments and expectations. Stop being so hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself in the way in which you want others to be, because you set a standard. So when you are hard on yourself and put yourself on the back burner and mistreat yourself, you are telling the universe that that's what you want, and you deserve so much more than that. So we have this beautiful, beautiful dolphin, absolutely gorgeous. Slide back over there in your space. And the dolphin says play. Swim in the happy joys of living. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Yes. This card is absolutely beautiful. Can you see that? It's absolutely gorgeous. So swim in the happy joy of living. So stop being stuck and focused on tomorrow. Stop you know, my future, my future, my future. Be present. Your presence is a gift. That is the other understatement of the century. Truly, truly, when you're in the moment, and I'll say this as an example: when you're at work and you're at this job that you don't particularly care for, and you're stressed out, right? And then you get home and you bring that home with you, and your dog just wants to play with you, but you're all stressed out from work. Leave work at work, right? That was a stressful day. Doesn't have to be that way every day. You're home. Exhale that. Let go of that and be at the moment. Play with the dog. Find something funny to watch. To change the energy for which you brought home. And I have this thing where I literally visualize a fountain of water right by my door, and all the junk just flows into it. So it is not allowed to come in the house. Visualize it. See it water and washing away all of the junk before anybody steps in the house, including yourself, right? I also have this beautiful Kamsa painting. It's like, stop! Leave that out there. It's at the front door. I just laugh about that because that's how I feel. Like, that's what it says. You like walk in, you're like, oh, that's beautiful. Leave all that stuff out there. But yes, be in the moment and laugh and find, you know, acknowledge that you had a rough day. But don't stay in that. Come home to a peace and shake it off. Turn on some music and dance it out. I like to do that. That's awesome. Turn up the music really loud and dance it out. Everything. Just want you to know, just everything. And don't be like me. Like, I got a record player too, so that is even more awesome, right? It makes all the difference in the world, you know. So when you are in that moment and it's rough, remember you don't have to stay stuck there. Shake it off. Shake off that negativity and that debris and shine just a little bit brighter. We have this last card, and it is, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The lens of love. The eyes of love. So that's shaking off all of that debris. That is letting go of all that negativity, that frustration, that doubt, that fear. Letting go of all of that so you can shine a little bit brighter and live in the moment. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved. And that is such a beautiful thing.